Mary went out onto the balcony and looked down at the hellish world below, unable to see anything. Figuring that Lisa's cabin had little time left to last, Jack had to get home to replace his daughter's batteries. He climbed to the top of the building to think about it, and finally came up with a solution. The old man with asthma he helped this morning had an oxygen machine, and it just so happened that he lived downstairs from the grandfather. If he held his breath and went in, took out the oxygen machine, he could go back home and change Lisa's battery, supported by strong fatherly love. Jack took a breath and climbed down the downpipe into the downstairs home. After breaking a window and searching the house, he finally managed to find the oxygen tank. Just as he was about to fall and put it on himself, Jack breathed heavily for oxygen, and after he had recovered, he immediately checked in with his wife upstairs, and then returned home to replace the batteries for Lisa. After comforting his daughter, Jack did not rush back to his great-aunt's house, choosing instead to go out into the street to see what the situation was and what Jack took a few plots out of a car. Jack ran over to the soldiers who were organizing the departure of the citizens, each wearing a special oxygen tank. The soldiers asked Jack to come with them, but Jack was reluctant to leave his daughter in the decontamination chamber. After asking the soldiers for 2 bottles of oxygen, Jack turned back to the grandfather's house. In a matter of hours, Montclair outlet online, the house will surely fall into it too. Anthony Wild nice to get out of with his daughter suffers from respiratory impairment syndrome and Talia the bunch must wear up protective suit with profiter. Jack is together if he were fitoing aber by Techlabro suit is available. Before the trip, the two arrived at their daughter's place, gave him some serious advice and encouragement, and then set off on their search. The accident ended up happening anyway. They didn't expect that the poison gas could kill a man but not a dog. Looking at the fierce dog, the 2 men ran away, and before they could run 2 steps,